G'day, welcome back to the 40 channel. So, hopefully today we'll strip these axles off, take the springs out, we'll flip the chassis. There's only one last surface left to sort of clean up, that's this bottom here. Rust convert that, get this primed and painted, and then we'll start putting it all back together again.
Too easy.
He says it's too easy, I wish it was. So there's a few things we need to chase up anyway, but let's get into it.
Let's go.
Oh look, my dad's turned up too, just in time. How good's that? Hello Dad.
G'day, how are you going?
Oh, we'll jack it up, punch the last lot of hangers out, and then we should be able to wheel this out of the way. Right Jack, I'll get you to jack it up. That's it. Jack it right up as high as it'll go and wheel it out under there. Right, that's how you roll a chassis. Brute force. Brute force. Strip a disc, all this rust off, and then we'll rust convert that, prime and paint, flip it back over, prime paint, and then hopefully we can chase up some parts and start rebuilding the whole thing. One step at a time. Right, some of these rubbers can be a bit stubborn to get out, so just get a socket about the right size. You can see that lines up. This is a 21mm socket. Slide it through. Hopefully give it a tap. Straight out. Clean the whole chassis up with wax and grease remover now. Sort of an important step before you put the rust converter on. Let's do that. Just get a rag. Oh look, film that bloke. This is the second time. This is the second time that you've turned up when we've just finished. How do you always get out of all the dirty work? Hey? Wax and grease remover first, just cleans up any dirt, dust, grease or anything that's still on it. And then the rust converter can go on and do its job properly. Righto, so as you clean the chassis up you find little faults. So we found a small crack just right here. Now we've ground that right out with a die grinder, cleaned it all up, welded it back up, and that'll be no more issues there. rust converter. From Chemtools, of course. What this does, if there's any small little bits of rust that's left right pitted into all that steel work, we get right in that, convert that to a nice solid iron oxide, and it'll be super protected before we prime it tomorrow. Give me the holes of all these chassis rails, give it a good spray, and all the bits that we probably have missed that we can't see. The rust converter will do its job and get in there. So our chassis, it's been stripped right back, cleaned up, wax and grease remover, then we applied some rust converter on it. We're going to give it another quick clean up with some wax and grease remover. Then we're going to hit it with the Galmax ZPH. This stuff is the best stuff you can get for rust protection and rust prevention. This is a heavy duty zinc oxide primer. So we'll throw this down and then we'll be able to paint it black after that. This gives me such a huge peace of mind that this chassis will last, I don't know, another 50 years, I hope. So we'll clean up the chassis, we'll spray it down. Watch, I turn it a tiny little bit, watch this. So it goes down. Turn it this way and then push it that way and then it's only little bits. Okay, there you go. When I tell you to turn it, turn that tiny little bit, push it over. Okay, come down. Too fast. Just hang on a second. Nice and slow, that's it, nice and slow. Okay. That's it. Okay, now we're getting it. Other way, other way!
That way?
Yep. Push this whole frame this way a bit. Good girl. Excellent. And do both sides.
Ready, set, go.
The other side.
Okay, down. Ready, set, go.
Other side. Other side. I know. Perfect.
If I open up my eyes, I can see the
Alright, next step, we're going to spray the chassis with some black. Now this stuff here is no primer required. Now that's normally for if you're just going to spray straight onto clean metal, but our metal hasn't been exactly clean. So you've seen the process we've been through. The great stuff about this is it's ready to go. Don't have to add any thinners. Pour it straight in the gun, fire it on. And that's it for today. So we've done pretty well. We're able to prime both sides of the chassis. 3 coats of NPR, Gloss Black, straight over the top of this. So we'll let that dry for a good couple of days. I'll be working anyway, so then we'll come back, we'll flip it over. We'll finish off the bottom side. Chassis is done. The best thing about the Chemtools NPR, so if you don't have a compressor or a spray gun, just brush it on. Righto, so as I said, this build we're trying to show you how to do it all at home. So we sprayed the top side of the chassis. We did that all with a spray unit, a compressor. And like I said before, if you don't have a compressor, that's no dramas. You can paint on the NPR, or you can buy your spray cans of your Galmax NPR, and you get this handy little aero gun, again from Chemtools. Just clip it straight on. Right, here we are down in Bathurst, down George Street. You can check out some beautiful cars. A whole lot of people here have a lot of passion. They get to share their cars off while we come down for a bit of donut and a coffee. So, first time I had mine out with a big selection of cars. It's pretty cool to share the passion. You're right, you're right. Righto, so we've been talking about the giveaway. We're finally here to present what we're going to do. So obviously you've seen Chemtools pop up a lot throughout our build. Chemtools have been excellent to us, haven't they? They've really looked after us. They've supplied a lot of products for us to try and to show you guys, and I have to say, I'm totally impressed with them. What about you, mate?
Yeah, awesome.
They are good. So, combined with Chemtools, Mr Landcruiser, and Side Hustle Signs, we've got a bit of a giveaway. Let's check it out. Righto, so have a look at this. This is awesome. This is super cool. Let's start with Mr Landcruiser. He's chucked in this awesome sign. Now this is sort of a vinyl side and a plastic side. So if this is out in the weather, it doesn't matter. This is going to last a lifetime in your shed. Mr Landcruiser has also chucked in nice big sticker you can throw on the side of your car or something. Side Hustle Signs, we spoke about them before. They made this, which is really, really cool. But guess what? They don't win this. This is mine. So, but this is just demonstration. These guys do anything you want on timber. So they do some really nice stuff. But what they have done is they've made some coasters. So chuck in a coaster from Side Hustle Signs, and you'll get a non-varnished one as well. So that way you can be a bit creative and you do whatever you want with it. From us on 40 channel, stubby holder. And just recently it was my birthday and my mum did an amazing birthday card for me. It was really cool, so cool that I thought I'd make a shirt. So I printed out mum's drawing, or your grandma's drawing, on the shirt. So we've got a shirt as well to give away, which is really cool. Now, let's get to the big deal. Chemtools. Chemtools, as you know, big supporter, and they've chucked in a stack of stuff. All right, let's have a quick look. Full car detail kit for anyone that's working on cars. Truck wash, it's the R1, which is really good penetrating oil. Heavy duty brake cleaner, carby choke and throttle cleaner, especially if you've got a 2F, this would be perfect for you. Heavy duty engine degreaser, your R10, so if you're doing a bit of restoration work, this will really break down and get out those terrible rusty nuts. It's fantastic. This stuff I love, this is my favorite product. Your 8401, now you saw us use this gluing on all the door seals. It has been magic. This glue sticks anything. It is incredible stuff. Galmax 90 through primer, so if you're doing rust repairs, you're cutting out panels, you can throw this on, you can weld through it. Some heavy duty hand cleaner for cleaning up in your workshop. So this prize is pretty awesome. So that's the major prize, really cool. That's to Australian residents only. We can't go sending flammable liquids all over the world. We might get in trouble. And unfortunately, we can't send wooden products overseas. Otherwise it gets flagged and it gets taken off you. But that doesn't mean you international guys miss out. So for the international guys, we do have something else, don't we, Jack?
Yes.
So again, you international guys will get a stubby holder, stickers, the 40 channel mum shirt. Plus on top of that, we're going to do a little Aussie giveaway with that as well. So we'll chuck in some Vegemite, we'll chuck in some Tim Tams, an Australian flag backpack. So that'll all go in. We'll show a photo of that. So that'll be for the international guys. So all up, we have a couple of different prizes and doing it on a couple of different platforms. Instagram prize, which will be pretty much what you saw here without the Mr Landcruiser poster. We're going to have this prize for YouTube viewers, and we're going to have the international prize. Righto, let's quickly look at Instagram. How do we do that?
So for the Instagram prize, you'll just go onto the 40 channel Instagram and you'll find the post that has all these products, the giveaway, and just go to the description and it'll show you all the things you need to do to enter.
Just follow those details. YouTube viewers, this is all you need to do, is make sure you're subscribed and it's viewable so we can see that you're subscribed. And 2, all you need to do is leave your name and where you're from. That's it. Random comment picker, and we'll pick out 1 international winner, 1 Australian winner. Simple as that. Can't get any easier, Jack, can it?
Too easy.
Righto. So again, huge big thank you to Chemtools. They've really brought this on. So Chemtools, as well as the products, are also throwing in a $100 BCF voucher. So that's from Chemtools for you guys as well. Righto, so that's it for this episode. We've got through the chassis. We've got it all primed. We've got it all painted. We showed you a few different methods there. Now what we're doing is waiting on some bits and pieces so we can get that chassis back up to a rolling chassis. So we're trying to chase up some parts for that. So springs, bushes, shocks, all that type of stuff. So that's in the pipeline. Hopefully we can chase some of that up. But the giveaway is now live. Righto, so this giveaway is running till the 13th of March. So you've got till the 13th of March to make sure you jump on Instagram, tag, post all your friends, follow the directions there. And the 13th of March, leave your comment, name and where you're from. And that's that simple. Righto guys, that's it. Make sure you subscribe. Feel free to leave an additional comment. And until next time, take care of yourselves.
Thanks for watching.